Web Marketing.
Yeah, I'm asking for Jason.
Speaking.
Okay, perfect. Jason, this is Kevin calling you from a company called Konnecti.
This is Sam. How are you doing today?
Good. How's everything?
Great. I'm calling you with Konnecti. Hello, Jason.
Speaking.
Hi, this is Sam. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm calling you with Konnecti.
Yeah, hey, Jason.
Speaking.
Yeah, hey, Jason. Good morning. I'm Jay Smith calling you from Konnecti. How are you?
Web Marketing.
Hello, Jason.
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, this is Sam. How are you doing today?
Good.
Great. I'm calling you with Konnecti. If you remember, we spoke before about Konnecti. You asked me to send you an email and call you back. But do you remember we spoke about Konnecti before, the B2B rating platform?
I remember. You guys don't stop calling me. I receive a call from you guys every 2 days.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, did someone call you from Konnecti other than me?
Yes, many people. And it's
Well,
starting to get a little bit active where just to spite you guys, I'm going to delete my account. I set up a profile like you guys asked me to, and I did. Now if you guys can just please stop calling me. Web Marketing.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Kevin calling you from Konnecti. How's your day?
Now it just got worse.
All right. And what you just heard is some of the many phone calls that I received from Konnecti. And this is a long story dating back from about a month ago where Konnecti found my company and my website because my website is ranked very highly for various search engine optimization terms. And they just bombarded me with emails and phone calls and really turned me off from their system. So what you just heard was a couple of the many phone conversations that I had with Konnecti. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's perfectly legal in my state and their state to record phone calls. So don't write in the comments below that, oh, you illegally recorded phone calls, because it's not, as I looked into the laws beforehand. But basically it started about a month ago where they found my website, sent me an email, and as I typically do, I just ignored it, because I received tons and tons of spam emails every single day. And I just figured it's just another spam email, let me ignore it. And that's where it began, where a couple days later, I received a phone call from one of the female representatives who you already heard multiple times on the earlier recording, saying that I need to sign up, it's going to be good for my business, blah, blah, blah. So to get them to stop calling me, I just took 2 minutes out of my time and I signed up for an account, which I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Just giving you a backstory first. I signed up for an account and then I figured, okay, what's the harm it can do? Just leave it, now they'll leave me alone. And before I knew it, calls started coming in galore, tons and tons of phone calls, multiple times a week, sometimes every day. It was just a little nuts and it drove me crazy, as I'm sure it would have done for you. So many times on the phone calls, they're pretty much trying to offer a premium service. Now, I don't know much about Konnecti. Maybe they just did a crappy job of explaining to me the benefits of Konnecti. The only reason I signed up was to get them to stop calling me. They probably did a really crappy job just explaining the benefits to me, because I obviously have no interest in the premium service. But they really have these tactics, which are just bombarding all their customers or prospective customers with phone calls. And every single time I spoke to them on the phone, I told them, I'm not going to give you money for a premium service. Please take me off your list. Please stop calling me. And that did not work, as I received multiple phone calls again from the same person and other people. There's about 4 or 5 people, a mix between male and female representatives, calling me, trying to sell me a premium service. And it just really turned me off. And it got to the point where I was yelling at the people on the phone. And I have recordings of that, and maybe I'll play that one day. Just want to record this quick video. It happened about last week. I thought in my head, it would be funny if I made a review video of Konnecti and included some of the phone conversations of the recordings. And I just laughed it off and thought, like, okay, it would be funny in theory, but I'm not actually going to do that. I have a lot of work to be doing. So whatever. And it was yesterday. Right now, today is September 18th. And yesterday, on the 17th, I received another phone call from Konnecti. And that was actually the last recording you heard when they asked me, how am I doing? I said, my day just got worse. And I knew it. I'm like, you know what? If I can't tell them on the phone to stop calling me, maybe this video would be just what we need to say, take me off your list. So I'm Jason Berkowitz. Please stop calling me. And I knew I had to make a video of this. It'd be great. And overall, going over the premium service and what really they're trying to offer, I took a little bit of a dab into some reading about them, which I'll show you in a second. We're going to dive into my computer so you can see what the back end looks like. Let's go. All right, so here we are on the back end of Konnecti. I just logged into my account, and you can see that I created both a personal account and a company profile around 15 days ago. And since then, I was trying to be upsold. People were trying to upsell me on their premium service. And, about a minute or two before recording this video, I said, okay, I wonder how much their premium service is. I really didn't care what it included. I was just really curious to how much it costs. And that's when I got to this page where it says become a pro user today. The lowest package they have is $200 a month. Now, I have no idea what Konnecti does. To me, in my eyes, it seems like it's just like LinkedIn, where it's like a business networking website, peer-to-peer, you can write reviews, blah, blah, blah. Maybe a little bit more dynamic than LinkedIn per se, but definitely not worth $200 per month, $300 per month, $500 per month, or a custom plan just because you want so much power. You need a custom quote. That is just ridiculous. And I will say this about it. If I go to my profile versus my LinkedIn profile, you'll see that it is a little bit more dynamic, maybe a little bit more user friendly than, let's say, my LinkedIn profile. /n/Jason Berkowitz SEO. It is way more dynamic and user-friendly than the typical LinkedIn profile, which I think is great. But again, it's hard for me to really gear myself towards a website that has no authority. Now, being an internet marketer myself, I really want to create authority and place myself on websites that are of high authority, which will increase my value on the web. Now, if you look at Konnecti's authority, they have nothing. You can see by their traffic stats, there's nothing here. If you looked at LinkedIn's traffic stats, they're in the millions and they're going higher and higher every single month. And if you looked at Konnecti, they have nothing. Furthermore, we like to look at domain authority and page authority of a website to really determine its authority. And it's usually on a scale of 1 to 100. You look at Konnecti's authority levels on a scale of 1 to 100, the domain, Konnecti.com, is just 18 out of 100, and the whole homepage is 31 out of 100. I have client websites that are clients of mine that have higher authority than this, and yet they're trying to sell you a pro service at a minimum of $200 a month. That is just beyond ridiculous. In my eyes, if I were them, again, I am no startup guy with this, but after watching that Facebook movie, you would get the idea that you wait till you have a nice user database and then start hitting people with some premium services and asking them to spend money. And one more thing I would really like to point out, which I thought was hilarious, was I took the URL of my profile, Konnecti.com/users/Jason Berkowitz. I copied it and I wanted to see if it's indexed in Google's system. So what I did was I pasted it into Google, the exact URL, to see if it would show up. And typically, a website that is indexed in Google would show up. My user profile isn't even in Google's database. So I'm definitely not getting any power from being on Konnecti. It's just, I find this to be so funny. I know their main website is indexed, but I don't know if they have no index tags or anything on their other pages for their profiles. I just find this to be really funny. But you're asking somebody to spend $200 a month on a website that, hasn't done anything for me. I have a message from the owner, Kareem. I have no one has messaged me in the last 15 days to try to network with me. I told them exactly what I do. I have links to my website and my social media accounts over here. I have not gotten any business benefit from being on their website, and to me that's just crazy to try to call me nonstop. I wonder how much they're paying these call centers to call me. They must be taking a loss because it must get so expensive to call me 5 times a week to ask me about signing up for the pro service. And I did set up a company profile too, which they had to call me again to claim, which I said yes. I'm like, what? If this is what I need for them to leave me alone finally, I'll set up a company profile, and they had to connect my personal profile and my company profile together. They needed to call me to confirm a couple of things, which they did, and I accepted. I said, okay, you know what? Here, yes, I accept, blah, blah, blah. And that still didn't stop the calls. And you know what? I'm pretty annoyed at Konnecti. They really, really grind my gears. I can't stand them. And I just really wish they would stop calling me. So, Konnecti, if you're listening, please take me off your list, delete my account, delete me from your database. I don't care. Just leave me alone and stop calling me. And for everyone else watching this, right now it's 2014, and hopefully by 2015 hits, their whole system would change. And if it doesn't change, then you're most likely going to get bombarded with sales calls too. And I will warn you to just stay away from Konnecti as much as you can. All right, this is my review, complaint, whatever you want to call it, of Konnecti. I'll see you guys soon.